All right, what's up, everybody? We're now doing the our rankings for NBA logos, our tier maker for that. So, Johnny, take it away. We're going to rank all the NBA logos.
All right, our very first logo is the Atlanta Hawks logo. I actually like the circle around it kind of looks dumb, but on its own, I really like this a lot. We're gonna like I would start off by putting it in the S tier. I think it's it's very minimalistic, but I really enjoy it. I think it's a great logo.
I think it's a great logo too. I like because a lot of people say it looks like Pac-Man as well. If you look at the inverse of the hawk, I'm gonna say A. I like this logo. Actually, no, I'm gonna say B. I'm gonna say B. It's not my favorite logo. I wouldn't go as far as S, but I think it's a very solid logo.
Yeah, I think B as well. It just I get it. I think it's super cool. I think just the two colors. I think that's really dope. I don't think enough teams do just like the simple two-color system. I just think there's kind of a lot going around the edges, like where the lettering is. I think that's a bit much. It's kind of hard to read. If it was just the hawk and like the sun that it's in front of, I would have probably ranked it up to an A or S, but I'll stick with B.
It's normally like just that, but for some reason the one we have,
we have like the most intricate versions.
Yeah, which is wild. But we can put this in the B tier. Very good logo. Next logo we have the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm just going to put this in the F tier. Like, what were they thinking with this logo, guys? I
agree, dude. They had something so good with the New Jersey Nets logo. If you guys look at that, like even the color scheme, like we already have the Spurs with like black and white and gray. Like, it's just boring, man. Like it's so boring. It represents nothing. They have no history with that team. They've been completely mid ever since they became the Brooklyn Nets. F.
Yeah, Jay-Z came in and just sucked out the imagination and creativity from this team. I have F as well. I think there's nothing cool about this logo.
So bad.
That's why it was so disappointing when Kevin Durant went there. I'm like, that's just there's no aura.
No, it's so boring. Like you watch those games, it's like the
court looks terrible.
It's so bad, dude. It's hard. It's tough to watch a Nets game.
It's
tough to watch.
I will say I am becoming a Cam Thomas fan. I like his
He's
style. Like it.
But now
ain't
he's
shit
out
funny.
For the next, like,
ain't
month
shit
or
funny.
Whatever.
Wait, is he?
I think he like messed up his ankle a few nights ago.
God fucking bless it. No.
Yeah.
Ain't shit funny.
Fuck the Nets. All right.
Hey, Ben Simmons.
So we're putting
my fantasy basketball team.
F tier. Matt, you said F tier.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, we all said F. We all said F.
Our next logo, the Boston Celtics. I hate the Boston Celtics, but this is a good logo. This is a very good logo. I would say A tier. I would put A tier.
I'm gonna put it in the S. Like it has a Celtic. Like in no shape or form would a leprechaun or whatever this person is be like intimidating in real life. But it's a very clean logo. He's like twirling a basketball on one finger. I'm gonna put it in the S. He also has a cane. Yeah. Like. I don't know. I think it's a great logo. It's a great. I hate them so much, but it's a great logo. I'm putting the S.
Yeah, I would say A. I don't know. I think there's probably only like one or two teams that are better than the Celtics, but considering what the graphic designer had to work with, I don't even know what a Celtic is, but they nailed it. I think they did something pretty cool with it. So I would say A.
It's also the incorrect way to spell it. Like pronounce it. It's actually Celtic, but for some reason they say Celtic.
That's because
it's just what we do in America.
Yeah.
We just say, we just
Celtic?
Say wrong.
Celtic. It's fine.
Yeah, it just I Celtic is or Celtic whatever. It's just like relating to the Celts or their language. Which so some people over there in the Ireland area. Anyways, no one cares.
We don't get the geopolitics.
Yeah, no, not to get political.
No, yeah. Our next logo, the Charlotte Hornets, and this is honestly one of my favorite logos in this entire thing. I will put this one in the S tier. I think it's very clean. I like this one a great deal. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, the color scheme for me really does it. I think it's a beautiful – I really like the blue and the purple. Like, I'm a big fan of that. I'm not going to go with S tier. I will put this in the A, but I would not be mad if Matt ranked this in the S.
I thought about putting it at S. I like how sharp it is. I think that part's really cool. Like, there's no round edges whatsoever. But I think I would limit it at A. I'm gonna try and be a lot better about being picky about what goes into the S. So I'm gonna say
A. Yeah. You know what's funny? Like I just noticed the thing that's right above the stinger it looks like a full court. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah,
No, what?
like the emblem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool.
Like, yeah. Like the 3-point arcs on like each side. Haven't noticed that. That's really cool.
Good job,
I have
Michael
to-
Jordan.
Oh yeah, a little bit. Yeah, good job, MJ. He fucking ruined that team.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Well, he's.
That's tough.
I think he's like a minority owner now, or
No, I think
He
he's
sold
out.
it.
I
Yeah,
think
he
he sold his
made
entire.
like
Damn.
$5 billion.
Yeah.
damn,
Yikes.
zoinks. Speaking of, we have the Chicago Bulls next, and I think this is a great logo. I'm also going to put this in the A tier. I'm not being too picky.
There's not a lot of bad NBA logos. A lot of the NBA logos are pretty solid.
This is a great logo.
Oh, there's some bad ones. Trust me.
When we get to like the Midwest
yeah.
here,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad.
There's some bad ones. I'm gonna say S. If I learned this a long time ago, if you flip the Bulls logo, it looks like a robot holding a Bible.
Yeah,
And,
like some kind of
I
giant book.
think that is fantastic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it
man,
looks like a
learning a lot
robot.
in this segment.
I'm learning a lot.
But it's a classic logo. It's very clean. Bulls have nothing to do with Chicago. I'm gonna tell. Yeah, it looks like a yeah. I'm gonna say S.
Yeah, this is my first S one. I think they have the best color scheme in the entire NBA. Just the three red, black, white. I think it's super dope. The logo is complicated yet simple, and obviously there's nostalgia attached to it. I'm trying to remain unbiased from that, but I would say S.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
All right, our first S tier logo. Next logo, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers. They slightly redid this one. Like the original one had the shield thing, but it also had a sword, which I thought was great. I would have put that maybe A tier, but they got rid of that for some reason. So I'm putting it in the C tier.
F.
Really?
The Cavs have had such. Oh God, the Cavs have had such good logos over the years, man, and they've completely fucked this up. It's so bad. You look at every other logo in their history; it's so much better than this. And I don't know, like it's just like a classic example of like graphic designers are like a marketing team overthinking everything and just like taking away what was good. Like look at the Celtics logo; they don't have to change shit. The Bulls, they don't change their logo. Like you know what you do? You change your logo when you don't have a history besides LeBron James. That's what you do. I fucking hate it. Give me an F. It's like I love the Cavs branding, everything like that. I think the jerseys like are not as good as they used to be as well, but they're still good. But the logo is just it's garbage. It used to be so much better.
Yeah, the jerseys are trash. Aesthetic is trash. I'm not going to be that harsh. I kind of like the simple C. I think they've obviously been way better back in the day, but I would put this just in a C. Just because I think it's simple. I think it's fine. The next logo I'm going to trash a little bit, but
Whoa, really?
Yeah,
All
oh, yeah.
We'll put this in the C for average. Majority. Excuse me. All right, next one. We're going Dallas Mavericks. Matt, do you want to go first with this?
it's so stupid. There's way too much going
Agreed.
on. It's insanely complicated for no reason. Mark Cuban's a joke. He's not even a sick shark on Shark Tank. I don't know. Do you guys like this
Yeah.
logo? I think it's so dumb.
No, I think it's an F. I think it's what an F.
Really?
Mark Cuban's not even a top 3 shark for me. I mean, just yeah. Actually, I like.
Yeah,
Mark
no.
Cuban a lot, to be honest.
If he wanted to go to the show, I would be
really-
for sure down.
I really like Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban's he's a dude.
He's
He's
a
cool.
dude.
But this logo sucks. Give me an F. I'm gonna do an F.
Hey, Raekwon said it himself, only built for Cuban links. I just wanted to reference that out for some reason.
That was
But
Thanks, John.
I would put this in the C tier. Like, I think it's a fine logo. It like, I will agree, it's too weird.
Way too much going on.
Like, there's too much going on with this.
Yep.
Way too much. You guys both said F.
Yeah.
All right. We can put this in the F for the majority.
F it up.
Let's take the opposite look because we have the Denver Nuggets logo next, and
So
Yeah.
good.
I fucking love this logo. I love how like it's weird because like it looks minimalistic, but it's also kind of detailed. I really enjoy this one, so I would also put this in the S tier personally. I love this one a lot.
Yeah, so if you look at the Nuggets like logo history, I don't think they've ever had a bad logo. Even like when they had Carmelo,
The
I thought their
mountains, yeah.
logo was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah. And then like back in like the I think at some point for like 10 years they had like kind of like a rainbow-ish logo. That's the most 90s logo ever, 80s, 90s logo.
Yeah.
I very much have enjoyed their logos. They're very good. I'm gonna rank this one as an A. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I was thinking A as well. I didn't think they could outdo the Mountains. I think the Mountains I would put as an S, like their 2000s logos. But this one's really dope too. It's the Nuggets they're a cool team now, and it still feels so weird to say that because they were so just like random and mediocre and mid for the last forever. But
yeah, it's awesome because they have like the respect now. Jokic has a lot of respect. People enjoy watching him. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Nuggets and their brand.
Yeah,
it's
I
great.
agree. Yeah, I would say A.
Jokic is awesome. All right, we are putting this in the A for outstanding. I don't know.
Sure.
All right, this next one's a doozy.
This next one's technically a throwback, but it's the Detroit Pistons. I like the original like horse logo. I liked a lot more the Detroit Pistons logo. I put this in like D or F. I'm gonna put F.
I'm also gonna put F. If you, the '90s logo they had with like it's almost like a little bit of teal with the orange and other like that logo was so good. This is actually the same logo that they used from 1979 to 1996. I'm looking at it right now. It's literally the exact same logo, just the coloring is a little brighter.
Yeah.
It's an F though. I mean, just they went away from such a good logo. It's a little disappointing.
F.
Their
Try
logos from the
bit.
40s are bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
They hired Big Sean as like a creative consultant. He obviously hasn't done a damn thing.
Yeah, like I would imagine like the defense for this, but like that was their best era. They won 2 championships with that. They still won a championship with the horse logo too.
They did.
They did. Like they actually went to 2 NBA finals with that logo.
It doesn't make any sense, man. Why would you change the branding after having some success? It makes no sense.
Yeah, it just amazing logo. I wish they would have kept that.
Yeah.
Speaking of a team that radically changed their logo, maybe not for the better, Golden State Warriors. Now, I will say this one, I do like this more than the Pistons logo. And this is not a throwback, but I do like this logo a bit. I would not put it in S or A. I'm thinking like maybe B or C. I'll put it like maybe low B for me, personally.
Yeah, I mean, I like it a lot better than their logo before when they had like Steph and Monte Ellis. Kind of looked like a cereal brand logo.
Yeah,
I do enjoy it with the bridge, dude. Before, honestly, this is a story I haven't told anybody. Before the Cavs and Warriors had a rivalry, I was very, very close to buying like a Steph Curry jersey and like hat, Warriors hat, because like they were a fun team to watch. They were just very good. And then I started to hate them because I thought they got really cocky, and then they were rivals with the Cavs. I'm gonna make this a B. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna rank it up with my favorite logos, but I think they do a great job. I think they did a great rebranding for sure.
I think I would say C. I love the colors. I think in terms of pure colors, they might have the best in the NBA. Like I love that blue and that gold combo. But the bridge is just super uninspired. You can definitely tell like that's when the city became like very tech focused because there's just not a lot of creativity or imagination. It's just very much like analytics. Like I feel like they just A/B tested this logo to death. So I'll say C. Just doesn't do anything for me.
Also
I just realized something. It's a bridge from Oakland to San Francisco. S tier.
Wait, is it actually?
I'm kidding. I don't understand the spacing of the bridge.
Yeah,
either.
that's interesting to me too.
Yeah, they could have.
Is there like? Yeah.
Is that like the
I'm trying to look for
view
something,
from
I
the
can't find
stadium
it.
maybe or something?
Next logo, we have the Houston Rockets logo up next.
Really? F. So you guys hate it?
No. I would put it like B or C. If you look really closely at the R, you can see that there's actually like a rocket shape.
No, I understand. I believe me. I understand what the Houston Rockets are all about. They're all about rockets.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not a fan. I mean, they could have. It's just so.
There is a
boring.
rocket shape.
Man.
I'm gonna say F, but it's gonna be whatever you guys decide.
I think B.
I just want to be. I don't like.
I'd say C.
Okay, let's put it at C.
Put C. Like it's not bad. Like I think there maybe could have been more, but I'm not as harsh about it as Joey is. But maybe not as high as Matt either. I would say C. So we'll put it in C. All right, our next logo, we have the Indiana Pacers logo. Now, interestingly enough, like the original logo that they had was the P with the basketball. They changed it so that there's still a P with the basketball, but there's this circle around it for some reason. What do we think about it?
D. Is there anything cool about the Pacers aside from like the 2 years they had Paul George and Roy Hibbert cooking? I guess Reggie Miller.
Larry Bird was in their front office a bit.
I don't know. The Pacers, I think, are maybe the most boring franchise in all sports.
The fight with the Pistons was
pretty
cool.
I suppose. Yeah, they're best known for whooping their fans' ass.
Yeah, it's just not a. It's not a great. It's not an imaginative logo.
But what are you gonna do with Pacers? Also,
they have.
Yeah,
I don't even know what it is, to be honest.
Pick up the pace.
What does it mean? Yeah, they haven't changed the logo that much. There used to be a hand in the logo grabbing the basketball, but that was about it. I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna say D. I could say F, but I'm gonna say D.
I'll say D as well. It's not the worst.
I think they need to change the team name, if anything.
That's a the color isn't. I don't like the colors either. I think they're boring.
I think I would disagree. I think the colors are fine. It's just. I think they could have done a bit more. This looks like some kind of like insurance company.
Yeah,
logo to me.
Very
I feel
much
like for me, like yeah, that's true. I feel like the yellow, like I feel like it would go much better if it was a gold. Like yellow, you have to. It's a hit or miss, but gold, I feel like you can hide a lot of stuff. It complements a lot of other logos. More neutral. All right, let's do one more and then do another zoom.
All right. Next, let's choose the most iconic franchise in NBA history, the Los Angeles Clippers.
Yeah.
I will say this is an F, but I think I don't think it's like as hopeless as like a lot of people say. If the basketball was like less scrunched up, I think it would look cleaner. And like if they just got rid of the Clippers thing at the bottom, they just made it the basketball maybe,
or
it could be better.
Or if they just kept the logo they used to have, it was so good. It was a great logo.
I do
F
like
for sure. It's
I do like
terrible.
the original one. I would say D. I think the LAC thing is kind of cool, like how they have the C around the LA or whatever. But NBA graphic designers love doing stuff like that.
I think if they just did that instead of having Clippers under it, I think it would be a better logo.
Yeah,
but it's just like the LAC and then it's Clippers.
Yeah,
it's just too much.
It's just, like I rank it F, but like for different reasons. It's too like the basketball's way too small.
Yeah, I agree.
It's way too small.
I think they focus on the wrong things.
Yeah.
I don't hate the colors.
I would agree with you.
Yeah, colors like you said, the
colors are nice.
Like the half court LAC looks nice. Just
I agree.
Yeah. Our next logo, we have the Los Angeles Lakers. What do we think about this one, guys? Because there's a bit of opinion on this one.
S, iconic. I'm gonna say S is for sure.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, iconic. I would say S. If they weren't a historic franchise, I would probably be trashing this to smithereens. But because they've been so good for so long, I have to throw in the S. You can't think basketball without thinking of the Los Angeles Laker logo.
I would agree with that.
I will say purple and gold, it's like purple and gold. Like they made it look cool, and it's like not many people were thinking about it before. I would not put in the S tier. I would actually put in B or C personally. It's like I'm not judging it based on how classic of a franchise they are. I'm just judging it based on how it looks itself. It's a fine logo. It doesn't do too much for me, but we can put it in S for majority.
But they have LeBron.
They got him, the boy.
They have the king. They have the king.
I stand corrected. S is too low.
Exactly. And they'd be undefeated if the refs weren't against them.
All right, come on. All right. Our next logo is very interesting because it's the Memphis Grizzlies logo. Like there are people that consider it one of the best, and there are people that think it's just okay. What do we think about this one?
Who thinks it's the best?
I've seen it in various logo rankings.
You know what? You know what I will say. It's not a bad logo, but the Vancouver Grizzlies logo was unbelievable.
A lot cool. Much cooler.
And dude, the Memphis Grizzlies had that logo, the same logo as Vancouver. They just put Memphis over the top. It was the exact same thing for 3 seasons, 3 seasons. It was, and then they rebranded to what the Memphis Grizzlies basically are now.
Yeah, they did. They did. I noticed that. That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say C. It's not. It just doesn't do it for me. It's not bad. It's just not a. I don't know. I think I'm just mad because like when a team goes from like a really good logo to like this, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. I'm gonna say C.
I think I'm gonna say B. I really like how the eyes glow. Like I've been kind of messing with my eyes, like going focus and unfocus, and like the eyes glowing is actually pretty cool. The bear itself, I think they could have gone a little like thinner on the cheeks, maybe. But I guess if they're going for a grizzly bear, you want it to be thick and intimidating. I'm not crazy about the blues, but I think it's pretty good overall. Not great.
I just don't. I mean, like Memphis, like where are the Bears? Like it just doesn't.
That is, yeah.
I don't know. No. It looks like a Teen Titans bear. That's kind of how I think.
Teen Titans bear,
for sure.
It looks like Beast Boy.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah. Mr. Beast Boy.
Damn. That's pretty good. I do like the color scheme a lot. I like Matt said, I do like the glowing eyes. I like how angry it looks because a logo I feel is supposed to be pretty intimidating. I'm also going to put this in the B tier. It's not as great as like the Vancouver Grizzlies logo, Joey, but I think on its own, I think it's a good logo. I'll put it in the B tier.
Yeah.
So yeah, averages B tier. Or majority, sorry. All right, our next logo, we have the Miami Heat logo, the deflating basketball that is on fire. S tier. I'm putting it in S tier. Like anytime you can have like something like that, yeah, S tier.
I'm also going to put in the S. It more so looks like a basketball that's on fire that's going through a hoop. I think that's kind of what, and like the net isn't there because the ball is on fire again and it burnt the net. My guess. Yeah, it's a great logo. It's a beautiful logo. There's nothing else that needs to be said from me. I'm going to say S.
Yeah, I would agree. Absolutely phenomenal. I love the color change when it goes through the hoop, and the font for Miami is so iconic.
It is definitely iconic. I would agree with that. That's a great point.
Yeah, Miami really like nails the color aesthetic.
Oh yeah,
I would have to say, absolutely. And that's exactly what this next team does. The Milwaukee Bucks. Like this one is also freaking sick. The old logo was like it was okay, but like the update they made to this one is way freaking better. I love the cream edition because it's known as the Cream City because of all those pale cream buildings that are in Milwaukee. Apparently, I really love how.
I thought it was because of the beer. What are you talking about?
No, like that like I looked it up. That's why it is. Like maybe it is.
I think it's a mixture of all sorts of things.
Nevertheless, I freaking love this logo. I love how intimidating it is. I love the color scheme. It is another S tier logo for me.
Yep, I think this is my favorite in the entire NBA. I love the colors.
Damn.
Just because of the colors alone. That green and cream is so phenomenal together. And that deer, they found a way to make a deer look intimidating, which is pretty hard to do.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I think this is my S1.
S. Yeah, I don't have to say anything else. This is probably my favorite logo in the NBA. S.
Yeah, that's weird. We've had two consecutive S consensus.
This next one's not about to be.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. That's a tough one.
All right, our next one, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves logo. Matt, do you want to start off with this one?
I think it's a D. Their old logo with the pine trees was so much cooler. I don't know what the Timberwolves are trying to be in this day and age. I think they have the most mishandled branding in maybe all of sports. I think they could be so much cooler. I just don't think they know what they want to be. Probably because the team also doesn't know what they want to be. Like they're always just kind of in this weird limbo thing. I don't know. I'd say D for this. It's just not cool at all.
Yeah, dude, they had good branding. Like they've had good logos in the past, and they just
Kevin Love left, and they panicked for some reason as an organization.
Dude, that logo was phenomenal. That was a great logo that they had. I just don't get what they're doing. Now they have like this weird like neon green, almost like the Seahawks logo used to, I mean, like the weird neon stuff. I just, it doesn't work. It's classic like marketing, like we're trying new stuff, we're trying to be edgy, and it just doesn't work. I'm going to say an F. Like I'm just not, I hate it. It's so bad. It's just too much. I'm not a fan. It used to be so good.
I would actually say A tier for this one personally. I like okay.
Oh my god!
I think it's great. Like it it has the North Star like in it. It's got a basketball in it, like the wolf, like the howling wolf. I think
they're
was cool.
playing basketball. Okay, they have a basketball in it. Cool. They don't get. They put a fucking basketball in it.
I like how clean it looks. Like I enjoy it. Like I agree. The older logo was
So
an S
good.
tier. They did downgrade a bit, but like like on its own, I do like this logo a good deal too. I would put it at like A, low A maybe.
Okay,
But-
Matt, what did you
I
rank
said
it?
D.
Okay, we'll put it a D because I said F. We'll put a D.
All right,
This
we'll put
next
it in
one's
D.
trash too.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
The New Orleans Pelicans. I would put this
yeah.
in the A column. Like I like this a lot. I think the colors are great.
I would probably put it in the. I'd probably put it in the D. The reason why I'm doing that is because New Orleans, the teams before this, so they had the New Orleans Jazz, which if you guys look up that logo, it's amazing. And then the Hornets logo that they had, New Orleans Hornets, was really good too. Really, really good. And this is quite the downgrade. I'm not sure why they thought Pelicans. It's just not a. I don't think of it as an NBA team. I think they need to get the Jazz back from Utah. Utah can be the Mormons or some shit. The Utes. They fucking
Salts.
The Utah basketball team, whatever, the racists, like whatever. The Salts. Yeah, I'm gonna rank this a D. I'm not gonna do it an F, but I'm just not. It doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, I maybe being a little too hard, I'll probably say C. I think the colors are actually kind of decent. I think the red pops pretty well. But again, what was the graphic designer supposed to do with Pelicans?
I mean, like they made the Pelican look insanely intimidating. I will say.
Kind of. Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I would personally put it in the A tier. So like we had like A, C, D.
We did.
So where do you want to put this?
yeah,
Probably
throw it in
C.
C.
All right, we'll put it in the B. We'll
Put in the S.
All right. That's yeah.
They
say
have
no-
like
say no more.
it's not really a backup logo actually, sorry. It's a baby mascot that represents like which is the most terrifying mascot I think I've ever seen in my entire life. If you guys want to look that up.
Oh God, yeah, yeah,
pretty bad.
The original Pelican that they had was so fucking terrifying.
It's the baby you find in a sorry, my girlfriend I forgot she was here. I was like,
She got
holy
spooked.
shit.
Unreal.
Yeah, I was like, someone's just robbing me right now. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ,
I just had a heart attack. All right.
bro, unreal, man. All right, our next logo is the New York Knicks logo. I do not like this logo.
Really?
I do not like. People are like, oh yeah, it's the Knicks. It's iconic. It's from New York. It's like, what is it? It's boring. It's boring. C or like no D tier. I'm putting in the D. It's boring. It's boring.
I disagree with you for sure. I think it's an iconic logo. Obviously, you just said that, but I think it's a good looking logo too. You got the blue and the orange. I'm not going to go S and I'm not going to go A. I'm going to put it in the B. I do like this logo a lot. I think it's a great logo. It doesn't need to be changed.
I would put it in the A. I think the orange is so great. I think you could see that orange anywhere and kind of know it's Knicks orange. I like the bold, blocky letters. I think it's the one logo that's like stayed true to the olden day roots. Maybe I guess the Bulls have it as well.
Sure.
But I really like it. I think it's classic.
I think it's crazy too. If I'm looking at these logos. There's not a lot of NBA teams that have orange in their logo. There really aren't, which is so
It's like
wild
them
to
and
me.
the Suns, I think.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you think the Cavs sometimes have in their history. There have been other teams that have had it, but you think that would be kind of more of a kind of more stand out more. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
I
I am
feel
a
like
fan. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of them not using orange.
Yeah, I just feel like the colors are like too washed out. I feel like maybe it was like modernized a bit. Like I'd be higher on it. It's just like I don't know.
I think a refresh wouldn't hurt.
Yeah,
I'd agree with that.
You know, actually, you guys might have convinced me a bit. I'll put it in the C tier. It's like I feel very little from it, but you know, but like we can average it out, or like majority, put in the B tier. All right, our next logo is very weird. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder logo. It's very weird. Like I wouldn't say this is bad. But it's like with a team name like the Thunder, like you'd probably expect like lightning to be in there. It's very weird. What do you guys think?
I feel like they just like said like, oh, we need a logo real quick after we move to Seattle. Like, we just need something. Just come up with something real quick and we'll change it later. It looks like a placeholder.
I like how you said that like they were in a fucking hurry. They're just like, okay, we need a logo, quick.
We need a logo. Literally, that's what it looks like. It just looks like they just made something in an afternoon and said, oh, we'll change it in a few weeks. Don't worry about it. I don't know why I haven't gotten around to it.
I don't know why I find that so funny. Just like, okay, shit, they're just panicking.
Billionaires scrambling to draw something on a piece of paper.
They have like a deadline. All right, guys, the deadline's like today at noon. Like it's like 11:45.
All right, we gotta drop the logo on Blackboard. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. I would say like C. I don't know.
I would probably also say C. I think going from the Seattle Supersonics to that is difficult. They have not changed this logo since 2008, so I appreciate their consistency with it. Also, I'm just really looking forward to them having like 37 picks the next
We'll be seeing this logo a lot on the ESPN tickers.
Is it 37 first round picks? I think it's 37 first round picks in the next.
There's no way. There's no way it's 37.
I swear, dude. It's like
I think they in like 2027. I think they have like 8 of the top 10 or something like that.
Yeah, but like how many years does this extend? Like 20? Like,
dude, if they're bad after
first rounder,
I feel like
if
Sam
a team
Presti's,
ever wants to go all in on now, they call Sam Presti.
They're pretty good right now. Like they've got SGA, who's amazing. Chet Holmgren, who's been promising. Josh Giddey.
I think the idea is eventually, if a superstar does become disgruntled, they can offer a team like 10 first-round picks to get him.
Just keep building and building.
Like eventually, no, they have to like sell their picks. I think
they have 37 draft picks in the next 7 seasons. That's a fact.
God, that is incredible.
They've assembled a lot. Well, it's the thing. It's just like if they're bad, they're just like, all right, assemble more draft picks, and like, all right, we'll be good one day. I think that's kind of his thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right, next logo.
Well, I didn't get my take on it. I would also say C tier. Like, I think color's kind of cool, but
a lot of potential that they left on the table.
Yeah, it could have been thunder, but
Agreed.
It's not bad.
For Oklahoma City, it's fine.
Yeah,
they just like the colors.
Yeah, colors are cool. Our next logo, the Orlando Magic. Joey, do you want to start off with this one? Because like you do kind of like Florida logos, so I want to get your thoughts on this first.
Thank you. You think I would? This logo has nothing to do with Magic at all. It's just like a basketball with like streaks at the end. They kind of had it in the early 2000s. They had it when Shaq was there as well. It's a very unimaginative logo for me. I have no problem putting in the F. I'm not a fan of it. They totally botched it.
Yeah, I feel like they had such great jerseys and like such great aesthetic back in the 90s, but maybe like them being good probably helped with that. But yeah, this logo doesn't really pop for me either. I'd say D.
They feel like also the most helpless organization in the NBA right now.
Yeah.
Like
what's going to save them?
They're like stuck. I feel like they're just.
What hope do they have?
They're just stuck.
Right.
I don't know. It's like, I mean, you don't want to go play in Orlando because then you got to go look at all the Disney adults. Like,
LeBron literally said he will never play in Orlando. Like, he would never go to free agency there.
That's wild.
Did he actually say that?
Yeah, because he has PTSD from the bubble. Poor guy.
Oh,
he said it on the shop.
Too. Also losing to them in the 2009 Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
That's the last time I feel like they had an aesthetic. Honestly, because they changed their logo like a year later. They really did.
Yeah.
Wow.
I probably agree with Matt. I'm going to put this in the D tier. It's not the worst logo I've seen. But, like with a team name like the Magic, like you'd expect like a lot more potential there.
What would it take for you guys to go to an Orlando Magic game? A good visiting team, I suppose.
I mean, just like visiting there, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely go if I was in the area and somebody paid me to go to the game.
A brand deal.
Yeah,
you just go up to the stadium. You just go up to the stadium. Would you like to get paid $60 for VIP seats?
I would.
Yeah,
do it for.
I haven't had dinner yet that night. I'd be down.
Yeah, I'd be like, I got nothing to do. Yeah, I'm down. Orlando's an overrated city. I think Orlando is very overrated.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, so that is a D tier logo. Our next logo is the Philadelphia 76ers logo. What do we think about this one, guys?
Boring.
Yeah, it feels
I like their old one better.
Yeah. I would agree with you.
God, are we getting old? We're just complaining and saying we want all the old logos back.
No, I mean, it's just I don't know why. it's just why do they have the Philadelphia around it? It's just it's another logo where it's just like too much is going on. Like more is not better all of the time. Like it just they had a good logo in the past when Allen Iverson was there. I agree. I don't hate the colors. Like I do like the colors a lot. But there's just too much for me. This logo is a D.
I'll say D as well.
I would say I'd probably say C. I don't know. I don't know why.
That baby at a D.
Super uninspiring.
I do like that they have like the stars in there. They have like the 13 stars because like it was like one of the colony states.
All right.
But I mean like that's
congrats.
So thank you. We'll put this in the the D tier.
So and do they have the 13 stars above, but then they have 6 stars under? Is that because it's like one of the original 6 NBA teams? Like I don't know what's going on there. So
I think
there's too much. There's just too much.
I think so. I
appreciate them not doing like a Philadelphia, like the San Francisco SF with like at least they embrace the 76. Like I appreciate that, but it's just there's too much.
Yeah. FS. Just like it'd be like, oh yeah, it's the PlayStation logo.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Our next one, we have the Phoenix Suns. It is a basketball sun. I mean, like, how can you go wrong with this, guys?
Because they absolutely botched the logo before. They took out a lot of the purple and the bright orange and yellow, and now it just kind of it's like black. It's just black with like the sun. Like they have the purple in the back. That's like the best color. Why did they take that out? Dude, this one's a D for me as well.
Whoa, what?
Dude, look at the old logos. They had purple in there. Why did they take it out?
They did. They did. It was really cool, but like you're putting this in the D?
Yeah, it's too. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the font either. I'm not a fan. Can somebody talk some sense to me? Because I feel like you guys are going to say the opposite.
Matt,
I don't think it's terrible. I'd say it's probably a B for me. I agree. The old one was way better. This one feels just like they try to get rid of any of the nonsense and stuff like that. They want to be all about business, and it's fine. I don't know. I would never wear a shirt with it or anything like that, but there's worse ones out there.
Yeah.
So you'd say B. I don't know. I gravitate towards like an A because like I mean it's still a basketball shaped sun, or like a sun shaped basketball. I mean like it's just like that alone just makes it cool for me. So we can put this one in the B tier. I still fuck with it. I think it's a good logo. I think I'm
a hater. I think I'm just a hater today. I haven't eaten today. We're recording in the morning for the first time in a while.
I've had like a couple of crackers. So
I feel like a cracker.
Oh, we are.
All right, AB.
AB's killing me on Twitter these days.
Oh my God.
He just steals people's tweets.
Catch the energy.
He just steals people's tweets. That's what he does. But I love that he embraces his CT.
Yeah, he steals people's tweets and just makes them more unhinged.
He embraces the CT.
We had one yesterday. Just
Catch the energy.
The half, like him and George Pickens. It just says George Pickens is turning into Antonio Brown.
I saw one. That was so good.
All right. Our next logo, the Portland Trailblazers. Interesting thing about this logo, like there's 5 lines on like the red and the white, and the reason for that is like it represents like a typical 5-on-5 for basketball. I don't know if you guys knew that. But
I didn't.
That's stupid.
Yeah, I looked up recently that's why.
Stupid.
Like like this one's actually a logo that like a lot of people like, but I'm interested to see what you guys think about it.
It's a super unique logo for me. It kind of I don't know. I don't typically like logos that are like Portland Trailblazers. Like for me, like it has that in there. I think the logo needs to do a lot of like speaking for it. Like obviously I ranked Los Angeles Lakers S tier, Boston Celtics S tier. So like there's some iconic stuff there. But for me, like the logo, I appreciate a logo that kind of just speaks, and it's just like this is the logo. And I'm now looking at the list again, and it seems like a lot of the NBA teams have their name in the logo. Yeah. So besides the Grizzlies, who I ranked not very high, what am I going to rank this? A C. I mean, I like the uniqueness of it. The colors are unique. I don't know. The 5-on-5. What the fuck is that?
Is it because it says Portland in it?
Oh, you think I hate Portland? Is that why you think I hate?
No, I'm saying because like it has font in it instead of like the actual just logo.
Yeah, but that didn't do it for me for the other logos, honestly. It just, I don't know. I don't think it's a very imaginative logo, personally. I'm not a fan. But C. It's not the worst.
I think I would give it a B, purely based on the fact that if you were the graphic designer and someone said, hey, give us a logo for the Portland Trail Blazers, what else are you going to do? I think they made a ton out of nothing. And even though this logo just makes me think of first round exits, I think it's pretty cool.
I think if they would just, I would agree. I think if they would take the Portland Trailblazers out of it and it was just the logo at the top, like it's a logo with font. It just doesn't make sense. Like it's just, I don't get it. It's too much. But I think that logo by itself would be solid.
Yeah, I will lean B tier for this one. Like I do like the unique look of it. I don't like it as much as like other people have. Like people like put this in like a top 5, top 10, whatever. I would personally not do that, but I think it's a good logo. It's a unique logo. So we can average it or like majority B tier for that one. All right, we have 5 logos left, guys. And our next logo is the Sacramento Kings. Now, this one's interesting because, like the Pistons logo, it's also a throwback. It's weird because, like, I don't necessarily like the logo, but I love the color scheme. I love like I love like how complementary like the purple and like the creamy gray are with the white. I like the color scheme a lot. What's up?
There's no such thing as a creamy gray, but go ahead.
Well, I don't know. It's always creamy, but anyway. I don't know. Like, I think it all evens out. I would say this is probably C tier. I would say C tier for this one, like just because of like the color scheme.
I really liked their old logo in the 90s and up until 2016. Like, I really enjoyed it. I think this is a more modern look. It's sleek. The purple, for me, takes it a long way. I do enjoy that. But I'm not going to rank it as far as A or S. I'll put it at a B, a very low B, almost C. It kind of just looks like one of those like off-brand like techie logos kind of Matt was alluding to. I don't know. It's not. It's whatever. I think it's a B.
I think it's D. I think it's so stupid. I don't see anything that's inspiring about this whatsoever. Like I feel like the Kings is supposed to be like a headband. It's supposed to be like DeMarcus Cousins or something like that. I don't know. It doesn't hype me up whatsoever. But the Kings also don't as a franchise. So we can meet.
They've been good recently, but we'll do a C. I'm fine with that. I'm very good with that.
Yeah, average it out to a C.
Yep.
All right, our next logo. This team has been quite good for a bit. They were bad for a bit, but because of that, they got Victor Wembanyama. The San Antonio Spurs. What do we think about this logo, guys?
I would like to go first, please.
Go for it.
The Spurs. I understand they've won so many championships with this kind of like logo. Good for them. But the black, gray, and white. But man,
good for them.
Their old logos in the 90s were so good. It had like the coral, like with the orange and the teal. Like it was so good. And then they just
That's a really unpopular like opinion too, because like a lot of people did not like that one.
Oh, it was so good. I have a hat of that. It was such a good logo. And look, I think this is an iconic logo. So I'm gonna take the iconicness away from it. It just being a Spur right now. I'm not a fan of this. Man, I'm just like a hater today. I'm gonna say D. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. It looks like a goalpost too. I know that's what a Spur looks like, but like, if I like looked at that, it looks like an arena football league team. Honestly, that's what I would
very
think.
much so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say D.
Yeah, I'll say C. It took me until like college to realize like that it was a Spur. Like I never really figured out what it was. I was too focused. I thought it was a goalpost or something like that. And I don't know. I get placeholder vibes from it as well.
I think their logo should be a thick woman, like Charles Barkley always
All right,
says.
Charles Barkley approved.
Yeah. It should be a churro. It should just be a churro. I would love that.
Yeah, that would kind of be sick. I didn't realize that it looked like a goalpost until now.
Oh, that's all I can see.
Well, I mean, that's just what a Spur is, but like, yeah, that's kind of what does it for me.
So for a lot of these, like when like opinion's been divided, I've leaned towards like Matt's way. I'm gonna lean towards Yacht's way for this one. I'll also put this in a D. So it can average out there. I've seen better. It's not horrible, but you know.
Agreed. This next logo is gonna piss me. I don't know. I have my opinions on this logo. So
this is gonna piss you off. Yeah. This opinion might piss you off. The Toronto Raptors logo, I think it's an S tier logo. I think. It's
Oh
an S
my
tier.
God!
I think it's an S tier. I love this.
It's
I don't
so
care what you say.
bad.
I love the color scheme. I love that like it has like the dinosaur claws on the
Hold on.
basketball. I like
Hold
it's simple, but like
Hold on.
it completely gets the point across. I love this logo. I don't care what
Look
you
at
say.
their
S
logo
tier.
from the 90s up until 2008 with the purple and the red. They absolutely took away the purple, and it pisses me off because that was a beautiful logo. It is better than the one they had in 2015 where it literally was just gray and black with a red trim. But this is an F for me. This is an F for me. It's so bad. The dinosaur was so good, and they took it away. Vince Carter. God, I love that team. Pisses me off. F.
I think I would say C, honestly. Like I don't know.
This is polarizing.
Polar. Yeah, very much. We'll have to ask
polarizing
people on
one.
Instagram what they think or something like that. I don't know. I do like the colors a lot. I just feel like they could have. Their potential is left on the table so much. And I guess
they had a
there was
dinosaur
just
in a
like in the
basketball
2010s.
uniform.
I feel like all these teams just made a huge shift. Where like they want to be like really modern. Like they wanted to be like more like soccer logos a little bit and have more fun with it. If your team name is the Raptors and the best you're gonna do is like Raptor claws on a basketball, I think you're leaving so much on the table.
Dude.
Well, there's also like for me, it's also like kind of like mystique in that way because it's like
Something
shit, like,
a Raptor was here.
There's like Raptor claws on it. Like shit.
Yeah, I see.
Like what's it look like? I don't know.
I guess.
So where would this average out? Like
C.
B
It
or
would be
C?
it would be a C because you said S, I said F, Matt said C, so we'll put C.
All right,
I'm
we'll
not
put
happy
C
about
for
it, by the way. I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Better than S.
Yeah.
Holy cow. S.
Yeah.
S. That's a joke.
Come on.
That's a joke.
Hey man, say what you will, but like the
Joke.
fact that the fact that it got so many like split different opinions on it, I think speaks for itself.
That's true. We are talking about it.
We
Yeah.
are. Yeah. Fuck it. Because it sucks.
Joey's just so mad.
It's so dumb.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joey. I don't think opinions could be much better on this one because it's the Utah Jazz logo up next, and I think this is like a C or D logo. But what do you think, Joey?
For me, it's a D. Like with the New Orleans Jazz, like I really like this logo. They kind of just took out. I just don't understand. Like the Utah Jazz logo before this, I will say like the ode back to like New Orleans and like Jazz. Like I appreciate that. The logo before this was just Utah Jazz with a mountain logo behind it. Like it just made no sense to me. The Utah Jazz have just never really. I don't know why that's their name. I think it's so stupid. They should have changed it to something else. I don't even want the Pelicans anymore. I want the New Orleans Jazz back as an NBA team. I would love that. The Utah, like I said, they can be the Mormons or some shit. I'm going to say
Utah
D.
Pelicans.
Like with New Orleans, this would be like an A or an S personally, but there's no history with Jazz and Utah. Like what are the fucking Mormons don't play jazz. They listen to they play like a fucking banjo or some shit. I'm going to say D.
Yeah. Who cares about the Jazz in general? Who cares about their branding? Nothing there speaks to me whatsoever. I appreciate that it's like a music note and all that stuff, but that's not going to get you past a D for me.
I would agree. Dude, I think the Jazz in the West and the Magic in the East are like the two most hopeless franchises right now. I would say. Maybe.
They're who you
I
call
think I
when
would
you
be
need to
okay
get
saying
a
that.
shitty contract off your books.
Yeah, I mean facts for sure.
I do like at least with like the Jazz name of this one that like they made it like more jazz themed, like it's a note and there's like a basketball, but yeah, I will also put this in a D tier. Just not really inspired me much, so that's where it is. All right, our last logo is the Washington Wizards logo. Interestingly enough, like it also like changed its old logo, but interestingly enough, like the old logo was kind of minimalistic as well. So I'm curious to see what you guys think about this one.
I think they've never, honestly, even going back to the Washington Bullets, they were the Baltimore Bullets. They have never had a good logo, ever, ever, ever. Dude, your name is the Washington Wizards, and God, there's so many things they could do. It's like the Magic. They have so many things they could do, and they, like, what the fuck is this logo? It's just it's so boring. F. I'm going to end on a hater note, dude. I need food, and I'm sorry, watch, but their logo sucks. It sucks, dude. F.
It's F because I'm hungry.
Yeah, but it sucks too. F.
Yeah, my tummy must be rumbling too because I agree. I think it's so stupid. There's nothing there that's cool whatsoever. I would say F. The coolest thing about the Washington
nothing with
Wizards is
Wizards.
Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma and Jordan Poole, dude, the fucking meme.
Dude,
team
I
right
like
there.
I do love how
Them as a
bad they
duo
are.
is pretty funny.
I mean,
So
I
good.
like how funny they are. At least, like they're bad, but they're bad in an entertaining way. Let's see. I just want to give like some like praise to this a bit, like little compliments for a bit. Like it has a star. It has the Washington Monument in it. In like a basketball shaped like globe or whatever. It's got the star. It's got the 2 stars.
Oh shit!
around-
It does have the
around
Washington
the circle.
Monument right there.
Yeah.
Wow. F
Yeah.
still. I don't care. I don't care. F. I don't care.
I'll say B. I'll say B for this.
Oh my
I
God.
don't care what you guys say. I like this
on.
logo.
The
I
graphic
like this
designers
logo.
are
I
going to
think
love
it's a good
Johnny a lot
logo.
more than they're going to love us.
Yeah, I think it's a good logo.
so
So,
unimaginative. So unimaginative. Johnny loves
I don't know, like-
basketballs and logos, and in basketball logos, he loves.
I have
like-
noticed
I-
that theme every time
Yeah,
there's a
I-
basketball.
like. Well, I mean, like I did put the Pacers in the D column and the Jazz
Pistons,
because like
yeah.
it's just like they're just like letters.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck the Pistons logo. That was an F logo.
It's the same thing. It's the same logo.
I will I like that like they at least like made it like more like DC themed than like the Pistons did.
That's fair.
With, like
That's
Detroit
fair.
themed.
That's
It's just like I would put this in B. So
All right.
we had like B and then F. Like we put this in D.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know what you think of our tier, I guess. Next video we're going to do is the MLB, and then we'll do the NHL as well. Looking forward to that. So, all right. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.